Okay, hi everybody. Today's video is the review for episode 21, the series finale, part 1, and actually let's go ahead and get started. I just realized I forgot some stuff from the previous episode to mention. It is revealed that, Wish Rumple killed Dr. Facilier, and he wants to get his hands on the dagger, which we'll find out in this episode that that's not exactly what he wants, but I just wanted to kind of briefly mention that. Of course, this is the third love interest for Regina. I feel like they don't want Regina to have a love interest because a lot of fans ship her with a lot of different people, so I think maybe that's why. And the writers wouldn't allow those people, I guess, the freedom to ship her with whoever. I'm not sure. But whatever, right? I would have loved more with Dr. Facilier. I think he should have been utilized more as a villain. It's just my thoughts. I was kind of hoping he would have been the big bad that they're fighting instead of Rumple. I think I noticed that with this episode, and I'll talk about the next episode when I get to it. It was very Rumple centric as well as Regina centric. Which I don't know. I don't mind that they wanted to go with Rumple being the big bad to fight, but I feel like if that's the case, I would have preferred it to have been the original Rumple. Just because it would have made more sense. Think along the lines of the last 6 seasons, he's always constantly flip-flopping between good and evil. But again, my big thing is they were teasing Snow and Charming's return, and that didn't happen in this episode. Very, very disappointing. The characters who did return in this episode were Peter Pan and Cruella de Vil, as well as Ariel, and they were only in... Cruella had 2 scenes at least. Peter had 1, and so did Ariel. It was fantastic to see them again. Absolutely loved it. But it was so short. I wanted more. Those are the characters I miss. I feel like I bonded more with them than I did with anybody in season 7. If that makes any sense. And I know that it was Wish, Cruella, and Peter Pan, and Ariel, which made it even more disappointing, I feel like, for me. It was fun to see them. I bonded with those characters originally, but they weren't even the original version of the character. And it made me really sad. I do think it's funny though that in both Hugs are friends with Ariel. Yes, Hook is friends with Ariel. In the original, they forgave each other and became friends. Or she forgave him. She forgave him and they became friends. But anyways, it was nice to see at least the actors again. That's always nice. I do wonder though, what happened to Peter Pan? Was he let out and is running around somewhere? No. And Cruella? So there's the Wish, Cruella, and Peter running around? That does not sound like a good idea. Just saying. It sounds bad. It sounds like, they could always come back and be terrorizing the realms. But I'll bring that up again in the next video. It was nice to see them again. It is revealed that Wish Henry wants to seek revenge on Regina. Makes absolute sense. She killed his grandparents. She took his mother away. Although there should be a Wish Emma, just logically speaking, where's Wish Emma? How is there not an Emma in the Wish room? Henry exists somehow. Somehow there's a Henry. How did he exist if there is no Wish Emma? Tell me this. because it's not our Emma that gave birth to Wish Henry. That wouldn't make any sense. And yet, this is one of the reasons why the Wish realm doesn't make any sense. They shouldn't have done it. Just saying. Or if they were going to do it, they should have done it like they did with Isaac's world, where, you know, like Snow was evil and Charming was evil, and, you know, they were flip-flopped. Like Hook was kind of a coward, and deckhand, and all that jazz. That's what they should have done with the Wish realm. That's a video for another time. But anyways. But I understand Henry's need for revenge. It makes perfect sense. Regina took his whole family away. Alright? It made me feel bad for him. I do. I'd hate to think that the person that, I mean, in the real world, right, we would want that person to be punished. If our grandparents were murdered and our mom was kidnapped, wouldn't we want the same justice? You know, them to be punished, put behind bars, face trial for murder and kidnapping, all that. I mean, but I feel for Henry. I do. Wish Henry. Poor real Henry, though, is trying to rescue his family, and then he comes up with the plan to get the author's pen. They even mock. What's funny is when you meet the apprentice, he kind of makes a joke about the timeline. Like, they're mocking their own timeline. That's not good for writing. I'm sorry. Remember, this is what it should be. Linear. In once. That's what they should have done. Not timey-wimey stuff. Right? All timey-wiminess. No. But yeah. Anyways. Henry's trying to get the author's pen. And poor Henry falls for Rumple's trick. Because that's Rumple's plan. Because the pen was what he wanted all along. Oh, by the way, I don't know how... Okay, they spent the whole part of season 4 trying to turn Emma dark to get ink for the pen, right? And they could have just used Cruella's hair. Like, what? That makes no sense. Like, how did that happen? How does that work? Because before, that wasn't even a thought. Now all of a sudden it is. Say what? I mean, they wouldn't need to turn him dark to begin with. They could have been like, Cruella, we're taking the ink out of your hair. Bye. Anyways. There's a lot of bonding, I noticed, with Hook and Rumple. Or with Nook and Rumple, I should say. Which is kind of odd to me. Hook, I think while he gave up his revenge and was willing to be, I guess, amicable. I can't say that word. They could put aside their need to kill each other, I feel like, because of the people in town type of thing. But you can tell Hook never really forgave Rumple for Mila and for his hand. And I think in turn, Rumple never forgave him for taking Mila. Although that's ridiculous because Mila chose to leave. That's, again, another thought. So I think it's weird that Wish Hook seems to have forgiven Rumple so very easily and that they're friends. It's just me. I don't know. I feel like sometimes I do think the villains on the show, Hook included, were forgiven very easily for their crimes. And I think they deserve a little bit more punishment. That's just me. Again, good and evil. But I digress. I think it's weird that they're friends. Because, I mean, he's hated Rumple for so long. It's hard to get rid of that hate, you know? It is. Friend and win. How they're friends. Let me think of anything else in this episode. I mean, Robert Carlyle's acting, though, is on point. I'm not gonna lie. As both a good version of Rumple and then the evil, twisted, dark version of Rumple. I mean, it's absolutely fabulous. Also, I do like Rumple's journey at the redeemed Rumple in this story. This is the Rumple I would have liked to have seen from season 4 to 6. Just saying. And let me think. Did I cover everything? They do get captured in the end. And the Guardian is gone. That one's interesting. I think it's interesting that Henry is able to use the author's power in that way without any. Well, I guess there's probably going to be a consequence, I feel like, to that. But it's interesting how far this Henry has gone down a path of revenge. And he's siding with, of course, this is his grandfather, but interesting, right? I actually kind of wish Henry to win, though. I feel bad for him, I really do. I can understand why he wants revenge. His loved ones are gone. He's all alone. Rumple, though, I mean, he's just crazy. He's just being evil. I want him gone. I want him to lose, but wish Henry to win. Does that make sense? I know that they're both gonna lose, but that's just how it works. But anyways, this episode was fun. It was fun, but also in the fun, I think it was more fun because I got to see Cruella and Peter Pan and Ariel again. I mean, the actors that were playing the character, I feel like they weren't really playing the Wish version of the character. They were playing the original character, not knowing that they were supposed to be playing a Wish character. That was, different because of the whole curse thing. No curse thing, I mean. But they were fun. I think those scenes are what I enjoyed the most. Although, I thought it was hilarious, by the way. Cruella, totally flirted with Henry. And I kind of wanted, Regina to have, a grossed out face or something. What? That's my son. You know what I mean? But anyway, I thought it was funny, though. Really funny. I loved it. I think for Victoria Smurfit, right? Did I say last name, I think? Spot on as Cruella de Vil. Perfect casting right there. I love her. I wish she could be Cruella in a live action movie. I know it's not possible, but she should. She's so good and so funny. Really funny. I find it odd. I don't count 101 Dalmatians as a fairy tale myself, but I do think Cruella is so much fun, and I loved seeing her. And I was seeing Peter Pan, of course, because he was one of my favorite villains on the show. I don't know if you know that, but he was one of my favorite villains. The season 3 is my favorite season, and I loved seeing him. I loved seeing Ariel. She was fun whenever she popped up on the show. Would have loved to see more of her and Eric. But yeah, that's all I had to say. There's not much going on in this episode other than Rumple's got a plan. He's trying to do something. Excuse me. And, we've gotten to see a few of the old characters, which was nice. I give this episode, I'm gonna give it a C. I think that's being nice, to be honest. I'm giving it a C. That's how I feel. And I will see you for part 2, which is called Leaving Storybook. What was this called? I can't remember the name of the episode. But the last episode of the show overall is Leaving Storybook. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.